Hello YouTube, I'm back at it again with another YouTube video. It's going to be a rant about Brittany Renner, who is an Instagram model, followed by millions of people. And I want to do the talk about this interesting topic because right here in this picture, you see her with a bunch of college students at Jackson State University. Here she's trying to give a lecture. From what I'm understanding, how to avoid women like her. That may sound confusing, but basically gold diggers and how like she's basically trying to give them advice how to avoid frauds. Like even though pretty much she's contradicting herself, for like we all know, because she's a gold digger herself. She's been with famous athletes who've been providing for her. And you can tell in the picture that these students are very thirsty, and at the young age, the coach seems like he's already disappointed. He's thinking, "Yo, I can't believe my team's like this. I gotta wake their heads up." And he shouldn't be surprised because he's wondering, is like these guys. He's probably thinking, "Yo, his team needs to keep keep their heads up rather than thinking down below because it gets you distracted, and not only that, you lose focus." And although like what I mean she's contradicting herself is that she's part of that category of being a fraud. Doing all sorts of things like being with these Sims, because Sims, we know they're easily manipulated when they see a pretty face, they see a nice waist, they see a attractive body. That's how a lot of these desperate, thirsty men are. And you can tell just by looking at this picture. This team needs to wake up. What's the coach? That's what the coach is thinking right now. I guarantee, telling them to wake up and believe what is right and make better decisions in life instead of screwing yourself over. Because guarantee you that woman is gonna finesse you all the way to the point that she doesn't need you, and your ass is gonna be broke. And this woman here is obviously just doing it to convince these boys, these younger men, that she can be trusted. And that's how you gain trust, because you gotta pretty much like get in people's heads. You gotta think that you're being smart, because she thinks she's being smart, like because she thinks she's kind of starting, she's trying to wonder how dim-witted these guys are willing to take the bait and fall for her, like her for her advice. In reality, it's like it's helping her out the most, because she's trying to use these guys so she can bait them into doing things that she wants to provide for her life, help be able to better herself and making things in her life become less stressful. Someone she can use. She can have someone that's willing to trust her, see her as a trophy, like treat her right. When obviously there's nothing wrong with being willing to commit to your woman, dating someone you feel like you're attracted to, you feel comfortable with. That's all it goes for. Like when it comes to relations, that's. But the thing is that she's trying to play with these guys' emotions by thinking that it's somehow okay to like have these guys fall into a trap, to the point that when they go broke, she doesn't need them and she'll leave them for something else. And that's how the cycle keeps going. It's a cycle now. You'll notice the pattern. Like women are willing to cheat, and that does not apply to all women. That's not what I'm saying. But like there are women who are willing to cheat to see which man can provide more, and who she seeks worthy as the better alpha. And what I mean by the alpha, someone who has confidence, who isn't lame, who isn't that type of guy like that thinks only with the bottom of his drawers, who she can say, "Oh, this man, I need him," like until eventually he goes out losing it, because like she will dump the man that has been provided for, even though that man has been doing so much that, like, unfortunately, because she realized that he doesn't have enough wealth. And that's what counts for the woman. You only go with the man who can provide for them, and the man that's willing to cherish them, and so they can see as an easy victim that they can manipulate. Because the problem is that these men is that they're weak because of their personality, because they can't control their emotions, they can't make the better decisions, they can't better themselves when it comes to being like committed to a relationship. They don't know the difference. They can't seem to realize whether they should leave this woman, whether she is the right match, because all that matters to them is their looks to them, and they're willing to provide them sex and be in an intimate relationship. All that matters to them, to these men, is being in an intimate relationship. And that's their goal instead of thinking about their success. For Brittany Renner, like a lot of women, they care about, in order for them to gain sex, in order for them to gain success, they have to have someone carry it out for them, so that they'll be the ones in the household, just relaxing, just talking with their friends, their homegirls on the phone, using social media, and then plus they're making. Just imagine, like, I guarantee, especially women these days who have OnlyFans, that go out on social media and make. You realize how easy their life is, because all they have to do is talk to people, show off their body, show off their pics, and just provocatively, like you see in the picture right now. And although my words might not confuse, even if regards how I explain it, like, you cannot try to correct people who aren't willing to change, for that matter, who are not willing to see through their dreams, their fantasies, because it goes to the point that they're willing to like keep like living through this lie, wanting to be delusional, because their fantasy is getting the best of them, because like their goal in life is to be in an intimate relationship with someone they find attractive, and then in a way that's like a milestone. They want to achieve the opportunity. They want that opportunity. They want to achieve the opportunity of having an intimate relationship with someone who is very attractive, who is a model, who you can address as a goddess, because it'll make other guys feel just, and then they'll brag about it with their friends. I got a score with this girl. Like, yo, I'm the lucky me now. So now I won't be called a virgin. And then plus being called a virgin is a burden to them. Like, it's gonna, I don't know, it wouldn't really eat them alive, but it really hurts in how they live their life, because they feel they can't live on. Like, they feel that sex is what matters. And that means, that means they have the lack of self-control, and that's why women claim that these men are creeps. Although, just like how thirsty these guys are, and sometimes they feel like it is necessary to do, to be on the line. Whatever is on the line, they'll risk it. Whether it's throwing away money when that's not necessary. There are women who are, instead of trying to be with a woman who's willing to be in a relationship without having to spend anything, unless you're treating them to a special occasion like a dinner, birthday, or like you want to treat them to a sports game or whatever, get tickets to watch NFL, the NBA, baseball, whatever, like. But I feel like this generation is falling apart, and simply because famous women like this just simply are able to are just simply be able to brainwash these dudes, and are be able to convince them and persuade them either way. And again, I like to end this video right now, because just saying, like, personally, I will try to avoid being a simp, like, and I'm glad I didn't become that, because I know when there are women out there, it's not always worth it, and better to stay single and then find someone who's worth it for you at the end of the day. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and then hopefully I'll make more content. Thank you.